What's good, y'all? Welcome to Keep It a Benji. Today we are talking about meditation and the benefits of it. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you about a young man, that's me. Feel like a G, back in the day, wanted to sleep. I ain't talking about rest, I'm talking deceased. Okay. Minimal checks, gonna no week, couple of days, couldn't even eat. That's in my mind, wasn't obese. Trying my best, but I settled for least. Now I know this topic doesn't really relate to everybody, but I feel like it should. I feel like this topic is something that we all should really develop. Meditation as a practice, I think it's something we all should truly learn to develop into our daily life. Meditation for me, it's allowed me to, I guess in a sense, live better. It's made me be able to accept life for what it is, be at peace for what life has brought my way. You know what I mean? From the ups, from the downs, from the depression to the complete happiness, it's allowed me to be at peace with those thoughts and allowed me to really be present in every single thing that I do. Meditation in a way has saved me, for real. Meditation, when I tell you I was a social outcast, I was completely anxiety riddled. You know what I mean? Depression, all that. You know, walking around this earth, not wanting to speak to anybody, didn't want to look in nobody's direction, and I didn't know why. Now, of course, I don't know. As we grow older, we knock down stuff that happened in our past, and we put it deep down in our psyche. And only meditation can really clear those out. Meditation or therapy, and those are two things that a lot of us don't really do or delve into. And this is the reason why I'm bringing awareness to this topic, because I find it so important for our overall health as human beings. Meditation has allowed me to really dig deeper into the traits that I thought I've lost. You know what I mean? Empathy, love, sympathy, traits that we don't really give to others or to ourselves. You know, traits like those, it's like we hold them ransom. Like we put it in the safe and we lock it. And meditation allows you to unlock those traits. You know what I mean? Because the bad traits that create this blockage on us, like regret, um, depression, anxiety, um, all those things that most humans go through. Those things are the things that come to the forefront of our mindset, and we live with that on a daily basis. But we don't live on a daily basis with gratitude, feeling blessed to be alive, just waking up in the morning. And meditation has allowed me to really, truly appreciate waking up in the morning, calling my mom, texting my mom, my friends, people I love. Meditation has allowed me to really be grateful for that. I would say think about meditation like a workout. Think of meditation like a workout. We It's something that we like to work out. Some of us don't, you know what I mean? But people who do like to work out, you work on your muscle, you work on your legs, your arms, you work on it day by day or workout by workout, and you won't stop until that muscle is tense. You can't move it. You don't keep on working on it, right? But the brain is also a muscle. The brain is also a muscle that most of us truly disregard. It takes work, hard work, to build up that mental fortitude. But most of us are not taking that task. Most of us are not trying to do that because it's hard. It's easy to lift up a weight. It might not be easy to drive your ass and go to that gym, but it's easy to pick up a weight and do repetitions after the repetition. But it's not easy to think positive. It's not easy to self-reflect, to dig deep into your traumas. It's not easy to do that. Meditation has helped me do that. You know what I mean? There was so many things that were tucked down deep inside of my psyche that I did not know until I found meditation. And it's cleared my mind of I've cleared my mind of all my traumas, all my pain, all my wounds that hindered me from doing what I wanted to do, being who I wanted to be. You know what I mean? And I still have more to grow, of course, but I don't let those pains and those hurts control me as much as I used to. You know what I mean? And when I do, and this is the crazy thing about meditation, when I when I do have those thoughts of self-loathing, whatever, you know what I mean, I snap myself and I tell that inner voice in my head, which is something that we all have, that inner voice. I tell that dude to shut up. Tell him to shut up, bro. Like, you look in the mirror, like look in the mirror, right? Do a little drill. Look in the mirror. You know what I mean? Look at your body. And you be like, I'm fat. Or, I wish I looked better. Look at this pimple on my face. You know, do you do that? If you do that, tell that inner voice to shut up. Tell that inner voice, I'm working on myself. I may not be perfect, but I'm working. I love myself. Shit like that, it flips your whole mindset. You're not worried about what others are doing, how others look. You only worried about yourself. Being present with yourself is the most important thing, and meditation helps you do that. When I'm in the gym, I don't see nobody else. It's me and this weight in my mind. It's me against me. When I'm doing this podcast, I'm not comparing myself to nobody else. I'm going at my own pace. It's me against me. Your mind is you against you. You have to work on you to allow your mind to allow you to be who you are. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because it sounded good when it came out of my head. But meditation is truly beneficial. I got a drill for us, because meditation helps with overthinking, and I think a lot of us overthink things. We we want to do something. We believe that we can do it, but we psych ourselves out, and we know that we can do something, but we just keep on thinking this thought like, what if I don't get it? What's gonna happen if I don't get it? Are people gonna see me fail? What will they think? And that mindset is damaging. Meditation allows you to not overthink as much. It's allowed me to not overthink. I was a terrible, critical overthinker, bro. Now I have a thought in my mind, I just do it. Now I have something I want to say, I just say it. You know what I mean? But I used to be a stutter mouth. I used to choke up on my words. I used to just stop sentences mid through because I didn't want to talk anymore. But I got a drill for us. The drill is 5 minutes, right? Grab yourself a pen and a paper, right? Or a pencil, whatever. You know, just write something down. I want you to set a timer for 5 minutes, and every thought that comes to your brain, I want you to write it down, right? And do it right now. Pause this video. 5 minutes, write down your thoughts. Doesn't matter what comes to your brain, just write it down. Are you back? Now look at those thoughts. Look at those thoughts that you just wrote down, bro. I really want you to differentiate the negative from the positive, because I'm pretty sure there are some negative thoughts in there. Probably mostly negative thoughts. Really look at those, okay? Look, when I wrote these earlier, you know what I mean, and I'm no different from you, him, them, they, or that question mark, but when I write these things down, you know what I mean, they're mostly positive. Back in the G, they weren't. I used to do this thing called the morning pages every day, 3 pages, just my thoughts that I had in my brain. I wrote them down. What happened the day before, I wrote it down, right? And most of the time it was negative. Now I still got these books in my closet. I go back to them to really visualize and see where I was 2 years ago, a month ago, a week ago. Like, you feel me? But look at those thoughts. And I want you to underline the negative. And I want you to circle the positive. Those negative thoughts, leave them on those pages. But the positive thoughts, I want you to circle those, and I want you to say them out loud. I want you to say those out loud and really believe those positive thoughts. Because for most of us, those negative thoughts are something that we can say easily. We can tell ourselves we ain't shit. We can tell ourselves that we ain't this, we ain't that, we ain't, you know what I mean? We can tell ourselves that, but when it comes to the positive thoughts, we cannot tell each other that we're doing a good job, that we're fighting, that we're continuing to grow, that we're loved, that we're beautiful, that, you know what I mean? We don't do that. Meditation has allowed me to say those things and truly believe it. You know, it's something that I believe that we all can do. You know, I believe that mental fortitude is pivotal for the human growth. I truly believe that. You know, it's like I don't want to see the people that I care about feel the way that I felt for such a long time. And this is the reason why I do this. Right? It's the reason why I do this podcast. This is the reason why I speak about topics that most people of my color, I'm not gonna lie to you, most people of my color, they're not talking about. They don't care about. You know, father wounds, mother wounds, pain, trauma, hurt, meditation, affirmations, whatever. We don't talk about this. Why would we? Nobody taught us. Nobody really cares. We don't care about each other, and that's one of the things that truly irks me to this day. We don't care enough about each other to really help elevate each other. Meanwhile, everybody else can gather around, connect with each other, um, create businesses, talk to each other, create communities. But for us, it's no. But why? I believe it's because we're not mentally strong. I think that if we continue to grow mentally, we continue to push positivity, push mental health, push, you know what I mean, self actualization. Because that's what meditation is truly about. It's about self actualization, understanding what you've been through, how it changed you, um, how it's affected you in your life, and working through it. You know, meditation for me is like therapy. So is my music. So is this. But meditation is the main thing that really helped me go, helped me function again. You know, or not even again, it helped me function because I wasn't functioning before whatsoever. I was taking it day by day, smoking my lungs away and my pain away, and doing whatever the fuck I wanted, and it wasn't good things whatsoever. Now I feel blessed. I feel beautiful. I feel loved, and I didn't need outside people to tell me that I felt loved because I had that. But until I self actualized, until I put those thoughts into the forefront of my mind and really harness those thoughts through meditation, was I able to truly believe what other people would say about me. And I feel like you're probably going through the same thing. People can tell you that you're this, you're that, that you got so much talent in you, that, you know what I mean, you're good at what you do, but until you truly believe it, you're always gonna have some thought in your brain that like they're not telling the truth. They're just saying that, you know. Those negative thoughts, those thoughts of unworthiness, they go away when you actively work on that muscle. This muscle right here. Okay. I don't tell nobody what to do. because I can't. I don't got that power. I never will. Nobody should have the power to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I've done, what I continue to do. You know what I mean? What I inspire others to do. I inspire others to grow mentally, emotionally, physically. I strive for that because I know what rock bottom feels like. I know what depression feels like. I know what extreme sadness feels like. I know what feeling of loneliness feels like, lack of like drive. I know what all that feels like. Meditation cleared that. All those negatives, it flipped them around and said and turned the missions into positives, and I am grateful for that. So when I speak about shit like this, I'm not talking out my ass. My family who know me, my friends who know me, the people I share my love with, who've seen me go from shy, introverted, to myself, making myself small individual to I let my nuts hang, right? To that nigga, like, it's beautiful, bro. This side over here, the side of loving yourself, the side of being at peace with yourself, is beautiful. And I want everybody to experience that. It's gonna be hard. Trust me, it's gonna be hard. But it's worth it. That has been Keeping It Benji on meditation. I hope everybody that sees this, you know what I mean, they consider it. You don't gotta do it, but I hope you consider it. Hopefully you feel blessed. Hopefully you stay prayed up. And you have a nice day.
Let me tell you about a young man, that's me. Feel like a G, back in the day, wanted to sleep. Ain't talking about rest, I'm talking deceased. Okay. Minimum checks, gonna no week, couple of days, couldn't even eat. Lost in my mind, wasn't no beast. Trying my best, but I settled for least. Some of these niggas, they went to the streets, saying no names and keep it discreet. That's how these niggas get caught with they